What's up everyone, welcome to another video. For the first time in a very long time, at least it feels like it, we're going to be playing the ESL Cup with challenges. Now today is going to be a bit of a special episode. Let me give you guys a little bit of a backstory, okay? So last week I played in a show match, the Big Brain Bout. I played against a 6k plus Protoss player called Forjumi. I played with my random and I won 3-2. I lost 2 games with ZERG, I won 2 with Protoss, and I won the last game with my Terran. Now, that's a little weird because normally my ZVP cheeses feel very, very strong. Anyway, what I did is I was watching the stream of Gosu Reaper, who is very, very high ranked in Zero Space. That's why I was watching it, but he's also one of the best ZERG cheeses in the world, and I asked him for some builds. He sent me some replays, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be trying all of his cheese that he sent me for the first time. I really hope I'm going to do well because I don't want to bring his builds to shame. Let's begin. All right, the first opponent of the day is going to be GeoKilla at 3800 MMR Terran player. Now, the most of the builds that Reaper sent me were actually against Protoss, but he did send me one for Terran and one against ZERG. I'm going to tell you guys something pretty cool, by the way. So there used to be a, because I don't think he's super active anymore at the moment, but there used to be a really high MMR ZERG barcode that everyone was saying that it was Reaper. But I actually didn't really believe it because his MMR was 6,300 on Europe, which is pretty much, you know, as high as the NA players get on the European server. And he hasn't really done that well in tournaments. So I kind of thought maybe it's, you know, a really good EU Zerg just playing on his cheese account. But it was actually Reaper, who was just amazing at cheeses. And when he sent me the replays, he actually did send me replays of him beating the freaking best players in the world with his cheeses. Like he beat Maxpax and Raynor and Skillis and many more. Now I do think I do think his builds are probably the best against Protoss. At least that's the idea I got. But I did get a couple against Terran and ZERG as well. Now, this build that I'm going to do here is one I've actually done before on stream. I think I uploaded that on my second channel a while ago. At least where I attempted to do something similar, which is a Queen Ling drop that hits really, really fast. So that is the first one that I'm going to try. Now, since he only sent me one ZVT build, I guess I'll make my own, you know, crazy ZVT cheese up in the second game. But I'm still pretty excited for this. So this is really funny because if you look at this, this looks like the most standard ZERG game you've ever seen me play. Do you guys ever see me go 16 hatch first and then a gas and a full? No, it looks like I'm playing normal. I'm definitely not. I'm going to go for that Queen Ling drop attack. Now, I already checked the bracket a little bit. It's not a habit that I necessarily like that I do, but when I play a tournament, I always like to look ahead a bit in the bracket and see what we're going to play later on if we win. And if we win this match, we're going to play against Gerald, who is a very strong European Protoss player who has definitely been... I'm not sure what his peak MMR is, but probably about 6.7 or 6.8k. So, yeah, that is going to be quite something. And I'm going to have to beat him with cheeses that I'm doing for the first time. Now, I guess it is, you know, probably the best practice I can get. So I don't really want to complain about it, of course. I mean, in fact, I'm not complaining about it at all. I'm pretty hyped, but also a little bit scared. So I'm going to make... I'm even tempted to make an extra set of Zerglings, just so I don't have to bother defending the Reaper as hard, because I know it's a little weird as someone who's good with Reapers himself, but I'm not that good at defending the Reaper. Or like, I don't know, for some reason it just it puts too much stress on my brain that I feel like it's going the wrong way, you know. Now the Reaper is not showing up yet, so I'm kind of thinking he might be... Exactly, he's gonna come over here. I'll just make sure to stay on creep as much as possible, and that should be okay. Queen is gonna finish any moment now. I'm gonna throw down an inject. I think I'm supposed to make one more Queen there. I'm actually... one thing I didn't quite check in the replay is how many drones I'm supposed to stop at. So I'm gonna make the lair instantly. But I don't know how many drones this build is from. I want to guess that it's gonna be like 30. That is a wild guess, but it sounds about right to me. So I'm gonna go for 30 drones. Now, I do have to say, doing this strategy against a 3.8 is a little scary because I feel like he is gonna have his own builds most likely. And in particular, I'm a little bit afraid of going up against... what's it called? I'm a little bit afraid of going up against Cyclones here. I need to get Overlord speed. I need a little bit more gas. Wait, how long does that upgrade take? It's only 43? Okay, dude, I was wondering how he could do this build with such a late Overlord speed, but I guess Overlord speed is just... It doesn't just, you know, take that long. I thought it was going to be like a minute plus or something, but it's really not that bad. Okay, so he has a couple of Hellions over here. He's not going to be able to kill that instantly. I'm going to wait to have at least 3 Overlords, I think. This is going to be quite annoying for him already. And I'm gonna start making these dropper lords. Okay, this is a really good start because it's gonna distract him. I mean, he's not gonna kill that much, but he's gonna have to pull his Hellions back. I'm gonna kill a little bit more than I expected, actually. Maybe I can even get the mule here, or barely not. Oh, I do need to bring my queen, by the way. That's a little bit late by me. Okay, here we go. The queens are coming now. Let me actually go and pick that one up. And then what I'm going to do behind this and start all these extra gases. The funny part about this is that the Overlord drop is probably the least thing you would expect from a lair, right? Like, if you see a fast lair, you're going to think it's either a Nidus or... Oh, his army's actually... That's pretty funny. This could be pretty crazy. Let's see. Okay, so he sees these now. Is he gonna go attack my base? He could go attack my base. It wouldn't even be that crazy, to be honest. I'm gonna go there. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a really good surround there, I think. Let's see if I can get one. So the lings are gonna come over here. Oh, actually a very good surround on most of those units. Look at that. And now, because I have these dropper lords, I'm gonna be able to go straight into the main base as well. And then I'm gonna start a spire behind it. Let's see. Is he going to be expecting this? I mean, I know he saw the overlords, but he doesn't have anything in the main right now. Look at this. Just a million units. Oh, I need to make sure to drop creep as well, by the way. Creep is going to be quite nice. Let's make sure to drop some creep tumors as well. These are going to be attacking the front. And then I suppose I'm just going to be making drones behind this back at home. Yeah, wait, did he have actually no units whatsoever? Wait, he had actually nothing. Oh my god. Yo, this build is pretty sick, though. Like, obviously, I know there's a little bit of a skill difference here, but this build, it's so freaking fast. I think even if he had the Hellions at home, like, let's see. Okay, look at this, right? Even if he has the Hellions and Reapers at the home, I still don't think he defends his drop. Like, that is 3 queens. What the hell is going to kill 3 queens with transfuses? Just so you guys know, you can only transfuse on creep now, but I'm going to be able to drop creep with the Overlord so I can transfuse the queen. So 3 queens with transfuse and 16 lings. Like, the Hellions are not going to stop that. Lings are going to bust the front, and this is very, very promising. Fantastic warm-up. Let's go for game number 2. All right, the second game is going to be on Oceanborn, and I think this game I want to go for what I think has been my strongest ZVT cheese in the past, which is the Spinecrawler Rush. I actually got motivated to do this because my friend tried this, and he said he failed miserably. So now I want to just make sure that my build is actually still good, right? So that's what we're going to go for. I did have a little bit of an unfortunate proxy hatch game earlier against... Yeah, it was a Terran, and I went for the macro proxy hatch, and what he did is he just expanded really fast and made 3 Cyclones, and the 3 Cyclones pose more of a threat to my base than normal. So in the follow-up, I need to make more units, which kind of ruins my proxy hatch, because usually what's good about the proxy hatch is that I just, you know, I annoy them, I scare them, and then I have a lot at home. But now, because the Cyclones come out a little bit faster, I need to make extra units, and I'm not even sure if they do want to attack me, so... I think the macro proxy hatch might have to be thrown out of my my build list for now. But I think the Spine Rush definitely still has some potential. I'm going to do it a little bit earlier than normal. Or actually, no, I'm still going to make 2 drones. I was going to say I'll just make 1 drone, but I'm still going to make 2 drones. I think that makes sense. I feel like against Terran, more often than not, even if you do like game-ending damage, you still kind of, you know, transition into the macro game afterwards. So... I think it's okay if I make an extra drone. Doesn't necessarily have to be that fast. Also, wait, I should be smart and keep this Overlord at home. That's a mistake that I've made so many times. That now it's almost wired in my brain. Like, we're getting there that this Overlord has to be here. So I can actually see this SCV scout leave. Last game... Did he SCV scout last game? I think he did. He definitely checked with the Reaper. I mean, I know that. I'm not quite sure if he SCV scouted, though. I don't see the SCV yet anyway. He's attacking that with 2 SCVs. Now, oh, this could be cool. I always really enjoy those games where... Oh, I think this was maybe 1 drone too much, right? Am I still... Nah, I just hope I can make 6 links. Oh, he's gonna pull all the SCVs. Okay, this is gonna be a funny one. I'm being a little crazy here, to be honest, by sending my drones still. But I just want to try to see if I can make this happen. I can always make another hatchery, you know? That's the thing. Oh, I did still have the larva in time, so that's nice. Let's see, what is he gonna do? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go make the spines right away. That's normally not what you want to do, but I want to distract him from killing the hatchery, right? That's the thing. Gonna pull these off gas. It would be a really cool move if he does focus the hatchery, because then I will have to make another one. I guess I'll probably... Wait, can I kill that with my 2 links? I guess I'll probably make another drone from this. Wait, I think I'm gonna kill that Marine. Look at that. That's beautiful. So 1 Marine goes down already. And then I made another drone so I can make another hatchery. Okay, let's see if I can kill this. I have 2 spines. Wait, are these spines in the range of that? I don't even know. Here we go. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Can I move one of those spines? That one is definitely in range, I think, right? That definitely is in range. I'm gonna try to move this one over. Here we go. The spine crawler did move over. Now, I'm not gonna have creep yet, but I do have a lot of stuff. I guess I should just walk these spines for now. Wait, actually, oh, he doesn't have a wall. Look at this. I'm gonna kill that marine as well if I have some good minecart. There we go. That's gonna die. I guess I'll just move these spine crawlers up because otherwise they are gonna die slowly over time. I'm gonna be expanding back at home as well. And I think with the delayed hatchery, we're still... Look at this. This looks so stupid. I'm actually blocking the entrance to his main from him with my freaking spine. Okay, this is actually getting too ridiculous here. Look at this beautiful opening, guys. No, he has one marine. My poor spines are stuck. Wait, I'm actually blocking his marine somehow. Look at that. Have you guys ever seen this? What the hell is going on? Oh, we're back. And now I actually have a circling speed as well. Look at this. I guess I'll just walk around in his main for a little bit. I'm going to kill the Hellion. I'm going to be able to get it, I think. Yeah, exactly. I did kill it. There we go. Now, should I be transitioning or should I keep going with this? Like, he's getting very confused here with this spine walking around in his main. And there we go, guys. We can finally put it back down again. Now, the reason why you actually have to walk the spine is because it loses health when it's off creep and it's burrowed. But if it's walking, it doesn't actually lose health. As you can see, this one is basically just my scouting freaking spine crawler right now, right? We're gonna make sure to kill his depots actually. If he tries with the Hellion, I'll get a nice surround. Let's see. Oh, that was okay. That was a good prediction, not gonna lie. Very often I say that I wouldn't get the surround, but that was very nice. But this was obviously going to be the warm-up series against a 3800 Terran. Our next opponent is going to be Gerald, and I'm gonna be using Reaper's Cheeses for the first time. Let's do it. All right, game number 1 against Gerald, the pro Protoss player from Poland. Now, I'm a little nervous because, like I said, I haven't practiced these builds before, so this is very scary. Now, I didn't remember, but there's actually a bunch of backstory to this that I want to tell you guys. Like, there is a lot of context that you guys should know. So, first of all, one thing I just realized, like, literally as I started, loading into this game, is that Reaper, the ZERG player who gave me the builds, actually beat Gerald in DreamHack Atlanta. So I don't know which of these builds he has already seen. I think there's a decent chance that he has seen this one already, but I guess we're just gonna have to see. Now I'm gonna go around here just because I have no idea what the automated probe scouting path is. So I think I'm still gonna be in time, so it's fine. Now let's see. This build is 14, 13, 12, I believe, which sounds freaking insane. I know. Gonna make the gas instantly. Oh, I'm actually getting a little nervous. I'm a little sweaty here. And then the other thing that I want to say is that I actually beat Gerald's Protoss on the ladder with my ZERG, with my Link Drop build. So that could either be really good for me, or really bad. It kind of depends, because if he blind counters my Link Drop, or at least has in his mind that I'm going to be doing the Link Drop, then that's going to be really good for us, right? But on the other hand, if we get to a point in the series where I need to use my Link Drop to win, then we are suddenly going to be in trouble, right? So I guess we're just going to have to see. But I think actually no, it's perfect. Okay, I was going to say I need 13 drones, but I'm going to make a Roach Warren too. So it's actually perfect that I went up to 14 drones, and I'm going to make this an Overlord, and it's going to be exciting. So this hatchery is going to be used to make roaches, and 2 initial Zerglings as well. Do I make a queen? Oh, there's so many of those like little details that I don't 100% remember. I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to make a queen or not. I think I'm gonna... Do I make link speed right away? I guess I do make link speed. There we go. Oh, he does find the hatchery already. Okay, at least safe to say that he has a little bit of an idea what's going on here, right? I'm gonna make a bunch of links. I think I want to chase the probe. With all of my stuff. No, not with all of my stuff, but with like a couple Zerglings. So he can't come back in to see the Roach Warren. I think that makes sense. It's going to go for the second gateway already, and then I'm going to pop down the Roach Warren. Exactly. This is pretty much what I wanted to do. You can tell how safe he's playing already, which makes a lot of sense, right? Of course. Wait, I'm actually going to hotkey my hatcheries differently. I feel like that would be quite smart. Okay, so he is going to see the Roach Warren after all. I'm not quite sure if I save money. I think it would be smart for me to save money. So he sees the Roach Warren now. Can I bait a Zealot maybe? No, the Zealots are very, very ready. Now, he's playing super safe, and that makes me a little bit scared. Like, I feel like normally he might have been trying to expand or something like that, but he really is playing it just crazy safe right now. I'm going to make one more Overlord. I feel like that would be a decent idea. And then, wait, I feel like I could get on top of this, to be honest. Here we go. I'm going to make a couple of roaches. Now, wait, is he not here? Oh, he is still here, unfortunately. That sucks for us. Let's see. I'm just going to go for this attack, I think, because I do have a lot of Zerglings. Let's see if I can surround the Stalker. I'm going to be able to get the Stalker, I think. Not quite good enough so far, but I do have more links coming. So we're going to kill a lot of these units right away, which is awesome. This one's going to die as well. There we go. And now I have a lot of my units here, guys. Let's see. He's only making a battery just now. This is looking pretty promising so far, but we still need some things to go right for us. This one I can morph. I do have to make another freaking... what's it called? I do have to make another freaking... wait, I can probably just bile that down. Another Overlord, unfortunately. Guess I'll just get this one real fast, and I'm going to get on top of the Stalker. Yes, I'm actually going to get the Stalker. There we go. That is massive. Now I can depower these as well. Let me just make sure that I... actually, I'll kill the probe first, and then I'll get the core. I don't know where exactly... Oh, yeah, no, he has 4 gateways. Man, he was playing this so freaking careful. That is insane. I guess I'll just kill all of these first. Ravagers are going to be able to do a good job against these for sure. Let's see if I can get at least a little bit of damage on these. Let's kill one of those first. There we go. Gonna get a couple more biles over here. He is using a lot of probes. I'm gonna be able to kill a couple of these. Let's see. I don't quite have my reinforcements here yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I'll drop down a bile over there. Oh, that bile actually connected somehow, which is pretty freaking crazy. Let me just make sure to kill one of those stalkers at least. That would be nice. I can't get another one, I believe. Let's do another bile. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. Now, how many probes does he have? I actually have no freaking idea. Okay, I'll be honest. I have no freaking idea how many probes he has. I feel like we're either in a pretty decent spot or we're completely dead, and I'm not quite sure which one it is, to be honest. Now, I have to say, this cheese is very freaking impressive, like, already, because you guys realize that we're playing against a 1-base 4 gate, and we still broke down that far? That is actually insane. I'm even considering making a couple drones here. Not quite sure if I like that idea entirely. I think I'm just going to go for more. Like, I have to be honest, right? Gerald is a better player than my Zerg is, at least. And probably than my Terran as well. So, going for a macro game from this seems a little crazy. Now, I do have the 3 Ravagers. I feel like the 3 Ravagers are quite nice. Let's see if I can find something in the wall. He has a bunch of Zealots, which is quite interesting. I'll probably bile those pylons down slowly. I don't quite know how much he has. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has a whole lot, I'll be honest, guys. Like, there really is not that much. He has a couple Stalkers. Maybe I can get some free damage on a bunch of those units. Dude, I have so many Zerglings. I feel like it's time for me to go for it, though. Here we go. Let's get on top of the Stalkers over here. Can I get the Stalkers? Oh, not quite. He did have a Sentry as well. Guess I'll probably bile that down real quick. And see, if I can get all these Zerglings on the Stalkers, it's gonna be good. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bit of a problem still. And see, I don't think those Ravagers were really shooting very well. I think they were mostly, trying to run past, I guess, past the building. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be enough. There really isn't that many probes here, but I think it's just gonna be a little bit too much. Oh, that sucks. Dude, we were so freaking close. Wait, I'm not gonna give up yet, though, because he's actually moving out of his base, which is definitely gonna give us a bit of an opportunity. No, he decided to move back already. Yeah, maybe I should now start making a couple more drones, like try to resaturate my main base at least. That could be pretty smart. Let's see, you come over here as well. How many drones should I make? I probably should at least saturate the main base, right? So like 5 more drones-ish. Sounds like it makes sense. I think he has too many Stalkers for me right now to like keep, pursuing this attack, which is... I don't like that it's the case, but sadly it is. Let's see if he's out of his base with the Stalkers. Oh, wait, he's actually over here. Oh, this could be massive. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to be able to get a couple of those Stalkers pretty fast. Let's see. Man, Ravagers are really good at this. Look at the damage on those Ravagers. Okay, I'm not quite sure I want to walk up the ramp, though. Let's see. If he tries to target one, that could be okay. All right, this is pretty crazy by him. Let's see. Can I drop a bile down there? Oh, he got 2 adepts into the main base. That is a really big play by him. Good thing I think there are a couple... Yeah, these are actually Zerglings. Okay, that is very nice. So we are going to be able to kill those adepts eventually. That is really good. Otherwise, we would have been in a massive amount of trouble, of course. Now, let's see. I'm going to be able to kill these now. Maybe I can get some good damage here as well on these units. Oh, wait. Actually, if he's... No, I think he recalled, right? Because they're... Or does he just have... No, it's... Oh, it is a couple too many stalkers, I'm afraid, guys. God, I'm sad because we were so close, but it seems like we are barely not gonna do it in the end. Yeah, I mean, these Ravagers are doing really, really well for me right now. Let's get... I think the play is probably... oh, no. Stop. I can't lose any more units at all. The play is probably to just try to get the best surround possible. Let's see. Oh, they actually got a hit there on the Stalker, which is quite nice. God, this must be so freaking annoying for him as well, having to deal with this stuff over and over, right? Now, I don't have that much gas to make any Ravagers. I guess I'll probably put those back on for now. Okay, let's see. Just make sure to kill all these buildings at the same time, I suppose. Oh, he has a battery as well. Yeah, I think the battery is probably going to do it here, guys. I mean, we got really, really close, but the battery is probably a little bit too powerful for me. I'm trying to think if there's one more option that I have. But I don't think so, actually. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a last-ditch effort solution kind of thing. He doesn't have the battery overcharge yet, so that is one thing. I guess we'll just have to go for it before the Nexus is finished. Let's see if I can do some damage. Yeah, these Zealots are just so good against the Zerglings, right? Like, they make it so much harder for me. He's gonna push forward now. And despite the really big counter with the 4-gate, we got so freaking close. And I'm actually very proud of this game. And I really have to say that this build is freaking strong. I'm 100% sure. Despite this game not working, most of the time I feel like I say the opposite. Like, I make a really crap build work and I'm like, guys, please don't try this. But this is the opposite. Our opponent the hell did, but I think he was very aware of the build. He went for 1 base 4-gate and we were still incredibly close. Like, I really am proud of this. Like, this was awesome. Now let's see how many probes he had left after this. He had 11 probes against 13 drones, but he did have 4 gateways. Yeah, I think maybe... it sounds pretty insane, though. Maybe droning up here would have been the play. Like, let's say I was confident in my macro play. Maybe I could drone up from here. I still think we had a shot even without the drones, to be fair. Maybe I could have made these into drones during the attack as well. But I'm still very happy. Let's go to game number 2. All right, the second game is going to be on a hard lead. Now, this is a build... that is actually very similar to the first build, but just a little different. I'm basically going to do Ling Ravager, but from home, after like a 12 pool. The thing is, I don't remember this build as well because I thought I remembered it. So it's a 13-12, right? It's not a 12 pool. So this is not a mistake. So I thought I remembered it properly, but in my head, it doesn't really work out because this is supposed to be a 1 gas, Ling speed plus Ravager all in, which means you need at least 325 gas, which really sounds like a lot, right? From a freaking, you know, just 1 extractor. But I guess, I mean, I think it probably makes sense because the gas is super early. Like, I literally made it instant as I could. Maybe it's even too early, but I feel like it should work out. Then I think I'm just going to treat this as if it was a 12 pool. I'm not 100% familiar with 13-12s. I don't think I've done a 13-12 opener in my entire life. Well, maybe on accident, I suppose, but or just I don't remember. But I'm going to make the 3 drones and then the Overlord. Let's see if it's going to work out. Yeah, the Overlord is going to finish right before that pool. I think I'm going to have enough larva to make 3 Lings as well. Now, with this version, it's super important that you kill the probe. I think it was probably really important with the other version as well, especially because the proxy hatch was already scouted. Like, it makes sense that I should have gone for... you know, the probe right away. That other Ling is going to be a little bit late. Now, I'm going to send my Overlord over there so I can actually see where the probe is going to go. He is definitely not going to be surprised to see me cheesing him again. I can tell you guys that much. I'm 100% certain that he could see that one coming a mile away. Guess I'll start the Roach Warren already. I do need to look for the probe, I think. Let's see, can I find the probe over here? I think since he's hiding the probe, we might be in a little bit of trouble already. Let's see, how many more... I think I'm going to make... I wanted to make another set of Lings, but I guess not. So his probe is home at scouting. I guess I'll leave these 2 at home. And then I'm going to make 1 more Overlord. There we go. That's what I needed to make. And then I guess I can make a couple of roaches at once. So he's making a second Zealot here, which makes a lot of sense, of course. Oh, I'm going to be able to kill that probe, I think, this time, which is super nice. If I was him, I would kind of be expecting a Bailing all-in here, to be honest. Like, this kind of looks more like a Bailing all-in to me than anything else. Okay, so the 3 roaches are going to be on the way. He's going to be starting his Adepts now. I wonder if he's gonna go. Oh, we're actually. Oh, we got a super nice round on that Zealot, and now we're gonna be able to run in, I think. Yeah, with one Zergling, exactly. And this time he is indeed taking the expansion as I predicted. Can I be able to kill that Zealot? Please die. Okay. Oh, wait. Can we kill this one, maybe? That'll be super nice as well. So I got my Ravagers on, or my Roaches on the way already. That is super, super important. Let's see what he's going to keep on the outside. He's making a battery. That all makes sense. I think maybe I should have made the Queen a little bit earlier. I feel like a Queen definitely would have made sense to have. Let's see. Is there an Adept going to chase that? Or did the Adept go somewhere else? Okay, there's an Adept over there. Let's turn this one into a Ravager as soon as I have the money as well. And then I'll make another Overlord. The Adept is still chilling there. I wonder what he's going to be building from these. I still have this one as well. So there's a second Adept over there. There is, or a third Adept rather. There is still no tech up, however. So that is really nice for me. And Adepts are not going to be that great against the Ravagers at the same time. Like, I feel like the Ravagers are definitely going to be quite good here. Let's see what I can kill. I'm definitely going to go for the battery first. I feel like that makes the most sense to do, of course. Okay, there we go. Maybe I can even send a couple more Roaches. Wouldn't be that crazy to just send a couple more Roaches. Okay, let's bile down that battery. There we go. That battery is going to fall pretty fast, and then I'm going to get in here. He hasn't shaded the Adepts properly, so he might lose a couple more to the Ravagers. I need to be super afraid of the probes here, of course. Like, the probes could totally ruin me. Let's see, I'm going to target this real fast before he can get more stuff out from here. I think that would make sense. Okay, there we go. Let me just make sure to bile the Adepts as well. Okay, he's going to try to surround me. Ideally, I don't let him do that, of course. He's still following me. That looks pretty funny, not gonna lie. Okay, I think I got a couple more Roaches on the way as well, or at least it was the intention. Gonna be able to kill that pylon slowly. I'm gonna kill this one as well. Yeah, the Roaches are coming. Okay, if he wants to fight... Oh no, there's that freaking Zealot from downtown. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely terrifying. It really didn't want that Zealot to hit me there a couple times, but I guess it did happen. Okay, I got a couple units on the way. I want to kill this pylon because that pylon is warp gate. Oh, he actually finished the shade. That is really good for me. There we go. I'm going to be able to kill that now. And now we 100% have to go for it because he could have a Stargate, right? Let me drop a bio. That bio is going to be really good. Look at that. Oh, actually, didn't do that much. Okay, the Oracle is already here, unfortunately. Let me make sure to micro away these Zerglings for now. Okay, there we go. I think I can probably... Wait, I'm actually kind of surprised he's targeting the Ravagers here instead of the other stuff. Let's see. I'll just do another bile over there. We are going to be able to kill a lot of probes here. There we go. Maybe killing that pylon would also be really nice. And we have taken a game of Gerald with the Reaper build. There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. These builds are good, man. This could have been a 2-0. Wow, Reaper really showing up. Oh, just so you guys know, I'll probably put it somewhere in the video, but Reaper also has a YouTube channel where he has builder the guides for all these builds and stuff. Not quite sure if these are on there, but anyway, I got those. We had the exclusive replays at the DMs, right? No, but he does have a lot of build guides on a YouTube channel. Well, this is awesome. We are 1-1 against Gerald. Let's go to the final match. All right, so the third map is all sliding in. I think to finish out the trifecta, I am going to go for the link drop. Now, I would be very scared to do the link drop on another map because, like I said, I did already beat him with it before, so he's gonna be aware of the build, right? But on this map, I do really like the version with the gold base because it adds like a little bit of a layer of mind games, right? Like for him, it might look like I don't have a hatchery right away, and I mean, after the last 2 games, if I don't see a hatchery first, I would panic, right? Like I would not even expand, to be honest. Now, I do think it's good enough to realize that it's not going to be as all it is before. Obviously, it's a very good player we're playing against, so I would be surprised if it's going to go that well. But I still do really like the idea of trying it on this map. I did forget when I had to send out... Maybe I should send it out already. You know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to send the drone out already. Just so he doesn't see it, I guess. Right? Just so he doesn't see the drone leaving, I'm going to send it out already. It's a little early, but it's all right. I'm not going to mine out the minerals right away, so if he clicks on the other side, he's not going to see it right away. That's a little trick you can do. Like, if you click on the other side of these minerals, then your probe will kind of go to the entrance, right? If there is an entrance. So just to make sure he didn't try anything like that early on, I'm going to be mining it out a little bit later. There we go. And then I'm going to go straight for that gold base. Now, he's definitely going to see I have way more drones than before, and that the pool is way later, right? Like, this is not a 12 pool or something absolutely absurd. It's a way more civilized 1717. Okay, wait, there's actually one important thing. So I talked in the intro, I believe, I talked about my series against Forjumi where I lost with ZERG. In that series, I got my link drop hard countered super hard, like just completely blind, right? Like what he did is he went for a Stalker and he looked for the Overlord and he killed it right away, basically. That's what he did. And he definitely saw that. Like, he told me he watched the entire series. So I'm going to have to be careful for something like that happening. Now, I do know that he saw my gold base because that's obviously where his probe went, right? Like, that's definitely not rocket science. I'm going to make Zerglings now. He is sending... Oh, he made a Zealot. Okay, so wait, he was actually scared. He made his... Oh, look at this. Wait, this actually could be a little scary, though. I need to be smart here. So this technically is a great build for me because he's overreacting. But the thing is, guys, I am taking the gold and he could totally attack that with 2 Adepts. Right? Like, he could send 2 Adepts over there to attack that. Oh, wait, this could be nice. And that would be really painful for him. Yeah, I'm going to start the lair already. I'm not transferring any drones, so that is something that's pretty good for me. Okay, I'm making extra Zerglings, by the way, just because I feel like I have to. Okay, so he's keeping that over there as I expected. I think I'm gonna make extra links. Normally I would have had two more drones, 2 or 3 more drones, but I think this is gonna be a smarter way to do it. I'm just gonna make extra links, hopefully get these rocks down before the Adepts show up. Yeah, I kind of like the way I'm handling this right now. I'm not going to be able to kill the Adept right away, so that is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Or the Zealot, right? I think I said Adept. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if I can find any damage. Okay, he's coming back. No, he's not coming back yet. I'm just waiting for my queen so I can freaking kill this thing. Because this thing is really annoying me right now. Oh, here we go. I actually got baited a little bit there. So he is going to lose that Zealot relatively easily. And that is really nice. And now I can start building some drones. Now, I do have too many Zerglings. So that is... well, it's not necessarily annoying, but it's a little bit bad, right? Let's see. Oh, he does have a bunch of Adepts over there. This Overlord is a little bit late. That's definitely a decent mistake by me. That my Overlord is going to show up a little later there. Okay, so he's going to see these drops now. I'm going to take this gas already. He is not showing up with the Adepts in the main yet, which is a little bit surprising, I have to say. So here we go. The Zerglings are over here already. He's going to go for an Oracle. I might be able to surround that Adept pretty easily, actually. Well, the Oracle does finish, so then I need to leave immediately, because otherwise I will lose every single one. I'm going to start the upgrade for that. Yeah, the problem is that he has so many Adepts from the early opening that it makes it a little bit tougher to do something here. A couple of misclicks there on the workers is a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. Like, he could totally shade Adepts into my base, and that would be quite annoying. Wait, I think he actually did shade the Adepts away, right? I feel like he doesn't quite have enough stuff here. I guess we'll just see what I can do with these for now. He's activating the battery overcharge, which is pretty funny because I was targeting that with everything I had. Just make sure to kill that. I think I need to start making Hydras already. Mostly because he has the potential to attack me. Like, he could attack me right away. And kind of looks like he is doing just... Well, at least with the Adepts, right? So I'm going to be able to kill a couple of these workers, which is nice. The Adepts are going to be coming across, I believe. Adepts also super good against Hydras, as I always say. So that is a little bit of a concern for me. He still has a bunch of Adepts at home. I'm not actually quite sure if he did... send out most of these Adepts, so maybe I can kill this probe actually. Well, okay, he has a little bit too much, unfortunately. I do really like the idea from him to go for a bunch of Adepts. I'm gonna make 2 drones on each base, just so I can make a Spore Crawler. I feel like a good player is definitely gonna be able to make use of, the Oracle advantage by, attacking my mineral line when I'm not paying attention and stuff like that. Now, what's nice on this map is that you don't need as many drones for saturation because I have gold mineral patches. Okay, now he's going to see the Hydras. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go up there. I need to be super careful, by the way. If he shades on top of these Hydras with 5 Adepts, we're going to be in trouble. I'm not going to be able to kill that one just yet. Oh, maybe I can. He didn't... Okay. It looks like he was going to send it in the wrong direction for a little bit, but he did go across eventually. Just going to use this one creep tumor to spread. The one of that might finish in the main base. Not going to do any damage now, which is quite nice. Now, since I have the gold mineral patches, I can actually take another base as well, which could be his gold, but that is probably a little bit too crazy. Now, that's obviously misplaced, so we're not going to go ahead and finish that. Let's see. Okay, he's actually going to attack that with 2 Void Rays, which is pretty funny, to be honest. I'm just going to be attacking his wall then. Let's see what he has over here. Okay. Wait, Oh, I didn't have a transfuse on that. I'm going to be able to kill one Void Ray, which is super nice. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of damage against the wall already. I'm just going to rebuild that Hydra then. It's really not the biggest deal ever. Oh, I triggered the Stasis Ward on accident, which is really not... Wait, I think I can... No, okay, there's another thing behind it. Need to be very careful here. Okay, you're gonna keep... I have the Queen there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I don't quite know exactly what it's doing, but I know it is somewhere. I think I can probably bait the overcharge already here. Let's see, can I bait the overcharge? Yeah, he used the overcharge already. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's use my Queen to defend. Okay, he's going very far forward with these Stalkers right now, which is quite nice for me. Okay, the Queen did make sure to ward that off. He's not paying attention. He's gonna lose a couple Stalkers here. He's recalling the Void Ray. But, I mean, in the end, it's only just the Void Ray. Let me just kill that. I'll kill the Oracle really fast, because the Oracle does a lot of damage to Hydras. And this looks like a massive attack here, guys. Well, GG, and we have beaten Gerald with our Zerg. Our pro Protoss player falls to... Oh my god, it's not even all my builds. Normally it's just my craziness, but this was also Reaper's craziness, but it was a mix. In the last game, I went back to my basics. I was going to say back to the basics, but wouldn't exactly call this the basics. So I went back to my basics, but the first two games were definitely all Reaper. This is fantastic. And now, guys, I hope that my next opponent wasn't watching the stream, because we're going to be playing in Skillis, who is the third best Protoss player in Europe. And obviously, if he saw these games, he's going to be doing some blind countering, all right. But I'm super happy with this. Let's go for series number 3. All right, here we go. Playing against Liquid Skill, aka Skillis. Pretty cool name, by the way. In the round of 16? I think it was a round of 16. Oh, man, I kind of had in my head that if I would win this one, we'd be in the money, which is top 4. But then I'm pretty sure we have to beat Clem, who's potentially the best player in the world right now, period. So maybe that's not... I think we'll just focus on this match for now. I mean, even winning this one would be pretty freaking crazy, of course. Now, I decided that I'm going to do the exact same strategy pattern as the last series. I'm gonna do like the exact same builds in the same order, just to kind of see. I also got the El Saini as map 3, the same map that I had in the last series at map 3, which I think is really nice. I think this map is also a little bit more comfortable to put the proxy hatch on, so that's nice. We're gonna go for the 14, 13, 12. It feels like if you look at Zerg builds and you build stuff like this early at like 14, 13, 12, it just looks ridiculous. Like, it's always like Zerg goes hatch for like 16 or 17, and then the follow-up is like 18, 17 supply. You get your gas and pool, stuff like that, right? But yeah, it's pretty freaking hardcore. Now, I wonder... the thing is, wait a second, guys. One of the replays was against Skillis. Oh, no, I think it might have been this one, actually. One of the replays that he said was against Skillis. Now, the thing is, I think Skillis finished his match after me. So unless he very quickly went to watch the VOD, he didn't see my build. So he's still going to have to scout for them, which is great. If he actually watched the VOD real quick, which to be honest, I would do, because I'd be terrified of losing to my Zerg, you know? Like, I would definitely go ahead and check out the VOD. But all right, let's just see. Let's just focus on the game and see what we can make happen here. But yeah, I think the map here is just a little more comfortable for me. Mostly because I didn't have to walk in a very weird path to make this hatchery. Like with the other map, I don't remember which map it was. I think it was Oceanborn. Actually, I did have to. Okay, so he is going to scout the proxy hatchery. That is a little unfortunate. Wait, if I could kill that, that'd be great. Look, oh, I think the probe is a little bit too far. Yeah, he is going to lose that probe. Okay, that is super nice. Okay, so we are going to kill that probe. That means I can make my Roach Warren in peace pretty much. And these are going to get in. He's actually going to go for the Forge response. All right, that is pretty crazy. Going to be able to take down this battery pretty fast, which is nice as well. Okay, I think I kind of like where this is going. So he's going to go for the Forge. I do wonder. Can I maybe take this on as well? I wonder if it's a Stalker or an Adept. Okay, it is going to be an Adept. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder if he's going to have like a Stargate going up already. That's the most important card out of all of this. I guess I'll just start hitting the gateway. But he doesn't have the second gas yet, guys. That is absolutely massive. There's no second gas. I guess I'll make a couple more from these from here. Yo, that gateway is going to fall pretty fast, guys. That gateway might fall. No, it's not going to fall before the second unit, unfortunately. I think I'm barely going to be able to kill it, even with the battery healing. Exactly. There we go. Now the roaches are going to be on the way. And oh, this is going to be exciting, guys. So the Forge, I didn't see any replays against the Forge hold because it's just so weird. Oh, I'm going to be able to get into the main. Oh, this is... I'm not 100% sure about this, actually. I think this move is definitely a little bit questionable, to be honest, because I kind of need these Zerglings alive to be able to kill him later, right? Like, I'm not going to be able to kill him with just the roaches. Like, I actually need these lings alive. I could... Oh, no, please do not do that. That's the last thing I want to have happen here. Now, at this point, I wonder if he thinks that I have transitioned, because it's getting a little crazy, right? Like, it's just been so long since I actually did something. But the Ravagers are coming, and that's what the most important. Here we go. I do want to get my last Roach as a Ravager as well. Let's see. Oh, this is actually still alive, which is really nice. There we go. Let's get... Wait, did I make an extra one? Oh, I did make an extra Roach on accident. Okay, that makes sense. Guess I'll just start nibbling at his probes. These are still alive, which is pretty sick. Okay, here we go. I think I should be able to do... Yeah, bile both the cannon and the battery at the same time. Did I get him? Yeah, I did get him. Okay, that's perfect. And here we go. I'm just gonna start flooding links like crazy. Can I? Hey, that should hit them, right? I feel like it, right? I could have messed it up. No, I didn't mess it up. Okay, that's nice. Guess I'll just shoot that Stalker for now. I should be able to do a little bit of damage to it. Okay, didn't quite get that battery yet. There we go. The battery's gonna fall now. I have a good amount of links, but it's always gonna be a little scary. Like, maybe I should be... Oh, wait. I did. Where's the Stargate? Oh no, I missed it. It was in the natural. Oh, that sucks. I was taking my time so long because I was sure there were no units that were gonna threaten me whatsoever. But the Stargate was in the freaking natural. Oh, that is actually horrible. Oh, I feel very, very annoyed right now. This is the most annoyed I've been in this entire episode. I was taking my sweet time because I had no idea he had a Stargate, but he actually had the Stargate all along, which forced my hand. And that is gonna be game number 1 in the bag, unfortunately. So this build, even though I thought it was really strong, not quite gonna get the job done twice. I mean, obviously I'm still in the game, but at this point there's no way it's still gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna make a bailing nest just for the memes, just so I can see if I can actually bust through this somehow when he takes his guard down. But yeah, I think this build, even though it looks really good, didn't work twice. So maybe we are gonna have to shelve this one and just use, you know, my game 2 build, I suppose, for the next time. Yeah, there's actually no way. Okay, GG. So that's Stargate. Let me just check the timings real quick. So, when did my Ravagers arrive? Yeah, the Stargate actually... So I think a big thing is that they... Wait, he went for what? That is actually insane. Like, this blew my mind because, first of all, I saw the Stargate with, like, 1 Zergling, I suppose, because I saw it in the Fog of War, I believe. Yeah, I did see it in the Fog of War. So I must have scouted at some point. But he's on 1 gas and he made a Stargate. I really didn't even think that was a possibility there was a Stargate. This is actually quite sad, because here, I really think the situation would have been winnable, but I just had no idea I was on a timer. I thought I'd be able to bile the buildings down one by one, very, very slowly, and that's it, right? When instead the Oracle finished, forced my hand, and we lost. So that is... Well, I guess it's just experience that we have. Like, now we know for next time that you can actually make a freaking Stargate at 1 gas. I do think, most importantly, perhaps, is that I lost those Zerglings. I feel like if I didn't lose those Zerglings, I would have had a way bigger force. Like, here, I never felt like we had something that I could actually kill the cannons with. Like, I lost like 12 Zerglings already, 14 Zerglings. I'm not sure if that counts a drone or something. Otherwise, I would have had 26 against 1 Adept and 1 Stalker. Like, it's obviously a massive difference. So first of all, we never run the links in. Second of all, we are always on a timer, even against 1 gas. But that's enough analysis. Let's go for cheese number 2. All right, game number 2 against Skillis. Now, we were bantering a little bit in between the games. I said, today I learned you can make a freaking Stargate in a unit on 1 gas, broken race. And then he said it felt like he was banking for that Oracle his entire life because it took so freaking long for him to have enough gas. Yeah, makes sense. I can see that. Now, all right, so this game... I am not 100% sure about the rush distance, but I've heard that the rush distance on this map is a little bit shorter, and I guess it has to do with these speed zones. These are not slow zones, these are speed zones. So I'm gonna do, yeah, pretty much what I explained in the first game, right? I'm gonna follow the exact same build order pattern and see if we can take him down with that. Now, I do have... I mean, it's logical. I do have a little more faith. It's kind of funny. I have more faith in this build now because I've lost with the other one twice. Even though it was very close, especially the first one, right? But after the first series, I was actually more confident in the first build. Because when I won with this build, I feel like I was a little bit lucky or something. Like, if, you know, my opponent's units came out kind of late. And I don't know. He also expanded and stuff like that. So I felt like it was a way different story. But I guess now, you know, we are relying on this build to work. So we'll see. Now, one thing that was really good about last game is that we killed the probe. Actually, there is something I've noticed that I want to change, and maybe I can give you guys that tip for when you do this build yourself. Is that they seem to always check the adjacent bases for the hatchery. So it might be better to build the hatchery somewhere like here. I know it sounds really crazy, but I feel like that could be a better idea, to be honest. Okay, so I'm obviously going to be following that probe. I'm going to get my roach warren down. And then I'll go across with the rest of my Zerglings. I feel like he might try to go up this ramp, actually. It kind of looks like he wants to go up this ramp. So I'll just give it a little bit of a kill. There we go. Can I kill it in time? I hope so. Yeah, we are going to kill it in time. That is very nice. Now, I do still have to make... Oh, I think I made one Zergling too many, actually. That's kind of painful. I guess it's going to be all right. It's just that I need another Overlord. Okay, so he's going for the... wait, he actually checked there with his probe. Do you guys see that? Wait, can we get it? No, we're barely not going to get it, unfortunately. Let's see how much damage I can do with these guys. Oh, for a second, I thought this wasn't a wall. I was like, oh my god, did he mess that up? But no, he didn't. Okay, so my next round of Zerglings is going to be arriving already. It is quite an amount of Zerglings. Yeah, it sucks that I made the extra Zergling because now I don't have enough roaches coming, guys. My roaches are coming a little bit too slowly. Oh, okay, it is 2 roaches already. I thought it was just 1 roach for a second. Here we go. Probably going to be a battery now, exactly. And then I think I will probably have to back off already. Okay, so I'm going to make this one into a Ravager instantly. Second one, actually that came out a little bit faster than I thought. Going to make a Queen now. He's checking around to find something with the Adept Shade. He's obviously not going to let that finish. Would be funny if he did. Now he's still just chilling there. I'm actually going to check for his expansion. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go for a 1 base target this time just to be really safe. If there's no expansion... Okay, so he is making an expansion. This time I really have to hammer through and get it done before the Oracle's out, which I'm not 100% convinced it's possible, actually. Because the last game, the Oracle was also super fast. Okay, that for a second I thought that Ravager wasn't coming. Thank goodness that it is. Okay, so I got my 2 Ravagers already. I'm going to start biling this down really fast. I do have a decent amount of Zerglings as well behind it. That is going to take a decent amount of damage. Oh, the Zealots are out of position. I think I got both of them. Yeah, I did get both of them. That is huge. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to be able to kill that instantly. I think 1 more bile should do the trick here. There we go. And then we're going to be able to kill these Stalkers pretty fast. Okay, so the Stalkers are taking a lot of damage here, guys. Let's see if I can kill the Adept at least. That'd be nice. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the Adept. Oh, maybe I can get it now. He's walking a little bit too far forward. Exactly. I need to be careful for... or I need to wait for my Zerglings to come back out, else we're going to be in trouble. Now, let's see. What can I bile here exactly? I'm not 100% sure. I can bile that. Oh, he's actually trying to target this one. Let's see. He has a couple too many Stalkers, I think. The batteries are running out of energy already, which is quite nice. Let's see if I can kill that one. But he has a couple too many Stalkers, right? Like, I could make a couple more Ravagers, but it would also be a little crazy to do that. Let's see if I can wall these out. Exactly. I got the wall on these, which is quite nice. Can I kill one? We are going to... Wait, he actually walked into the bile, I believe, which is really nice. I have a good amount of Zerglings coming, guys. He's walking a little bit too far forward, I believe. Let's see. I'm going to be able to kill one of those. That is also nice. And now I guess we'll wait for my next Ravagers. I don't think there's a Stargate unit on the way, but it could be wrong. I do have to say, you can tell how good he is at the defense, right? Because it looked a little sketchy for him, but he is still managing to defend there. As long as there's no Stargate unit alive, there's always going to be a little bit of a chance. If there's a Stargate unit, that means that the game is pretty much over. But I kind of think with the amount of units that he's warped in, he might not necessarily have a Stargate unit on the way. That bile sadly not connecting. I'm even considering going for an expansion, but that would just be crazy. How many Ravagers? I'm going to have 5 Ravagers, which is pretty decent. He obviously sees that I'm still all-inning. I don't know how many gateways he has behind this. He does have a couple of Adepts as well. Wait, I did kill the other Adept, right? Yeah, so he had to warp those in a little bit later. I mean, I do have a really big amount of Zerglings now. I mean, it's almost 20, which is obviously very good. Got a couple of Ravagers over here. If he's still standing over here, maybe we can get a really big surround. That is one of my only hopes here. Let's see, if he's still standing over there, we can get a big surround. Now, he was sadly not standing over there. That sucks for us. Okay, let's see if we can get some biles down. Don't want to spam these biles too hard, of course. Kind of just bile this one by one, I think. So you need to be careful to not have these... I'm not that good at the Ravager micro yet. Like, I feel like I always have them walk forward and stuff. The Lings are not as big of a deal, but the Ravagers are always walking forward, which is quite annoying. See, I guess I'll get another thingy on that. I wonder what kind of tech that he actually went for. Like, is it gonna be... oh, he's actually taking a significant amount of damage from that, I think. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's pretty far forward here, guys. Here we go. Can we get it? Oh, the battery overcharge is definitely going to hurt, though. Biles land a little bit, but not 100%. I definitely never want to fight against battery overcharge. Like, that is just an absolute no-no, of course. So that is one thing we're going to skip. Okay, so these are going to be surrounded quite nicely. I have to say, it looks like he's being a little bit too confident here, guys. He's going to lose all of these. Can I get one bile down before the recall? Oh, barely not. I'm not even sure if that hit or not. That was kind of crazy. But he did use the battery overcharge already. I do think he has a couple too many stalkers, though. Like, what am I supposed to do against the stalkers? I don't know. I feel like I'm microing very well, to be honest, but we're just barely not going to be able to get through here. I mean, I have one more wave, I think, with these 6 Ravagers, but the problem is the batteries here are so well staggered that I can't take them down with 1 bile. If I were able to take them down with 1 bile, then I could kind of see it, but the thing is he's going to have another battery overcharge, and I simply won't have enough units to match that. I think I'm actually going to wait here because I have like a... Oh, I have more roaches here, actually. I'm going to... Wait, I can't believe he's actually trying to expand it. He's freaking crazy. He's styling on me at this point. Does he have blink? I feel like technically he could have blink. I don't think he realized that I'm on a freaking 1 base, by the way, guys. He actually doesn't seem to realize that at all. Okay, does he have blink out already? Doesn't seem like he quite has blink. Yo, these biles are gonna hit home, though. Look at those biles. Those were actually pretty beautiful. That one is barely not gonna hit. He's still playing as if I have a freaking 3rd base, which I don't. That bile is barely not gonna connect, unfortunately. I feel like, wait, can I get those stalkers with the bile? I think barely, maybe? No, barely not. And his blink finished. But he hasn't been doing the best job with the blink so far. I do think it's too many stalkers, though. Like, keep in mind, I have to kill him with this, and I'm not going to be able to, especially not with the batteries. I mean, maybe if I get a fight where he's always blinking, there's like a small chance. I do think at some point he's just going to blink forward, though. I mean, my Ravagers are trading pretty well, but just not good enough, and that is the GG. And oh my goodness, all right. I mean... The 3rd best Protoss player in Europe, the first time I'm ever doing these builds. I think it went pretty well, to be honest. Like, we beat Gerald, a pro Protoss player. I think I'll probably have to work on a couple things with the builds. Like, I'm not quite sure when to attack just yet. Like, I'm not quite sure when to pull the trigger and go for it and when to relax. And I think here you could see it pretty well. I feel like I probably had an opportunity in this game. Like, if you look at how many units I had all the time, I feel like there must have been something that I could have done. Like here, I was trying to target the pylon, but there's not enough biles to kill the pylon. Though he didn't have energy for a battery overcharge, maybe I could have realized that and attacked faster. So I think this game, maybe I pulled the trigger too late. And in the last game, well... Yeah, I guess also too late, right? So I guess in both scenarios, I pulled the trigger too late. Kind of different games, though, with the Stargate unit than here with the Mass Ravager against the Stalkers. But it was a fantastic run. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Did my best. One of my best ZERG performances so far, to be honest. Really enjoy these new cheeses. Shout out to Reaper one more time, and that's going to be it. If you guys had a good time, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.